What will the 2024-25 Atlanta Hawks look like? Clint Capela, DeAndre Hunter, Bruno Fernando. These are names that are rumored to be traded off. Larry Nance Jr. What are we going to do? Because at the end of the day, we need some 3-and-D wings. But the Hawks are just not making any noise right now. I'm hearing rumors, seeing things that other people are putting out there in reports, but the Hawks are just really not making much noise. What are we going to look like? Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell so you can be notified every time Hertakes uploads a new video. All right, let's get it. Hey, listen, while I'm thinking about it, I was going through my analytics, and I found out that 96.7 viewers that watch my content are not subscribed. I do feel like we need a stretch big. So, Clint Capela, definitely, if I had it my way, 30% of me is like, okay, I'd be cool with it. I could get used to keeping Clint because the boy is a walking double-double at the end of the day. He gonna get you a double-double every game, every time he goes out there. He can't stretch the floor, but if you put enough shooters around him with the dribble penetration skills that Trae Young has, I don't think we'll have a problem because the Trae and Clint dynamic has worked. I feel like if we get more defensive players and more shooters around, it won't be so bad having Clint. Hunter, I would like to see us keep Hunter coming off the bench. I don't see him starting for any other team, so why not, support our bench. Help to sustain leads that we may get or get us back in the game. Sometimes that second unit, it depends on who you got in that second unit, you can be in trouble and come back and they can help you get back into a game. I think Hunter is a player that can definitely do that. A good defender. He can create his own shot. He can get to the basket. It's just for him, unfortunately, his knees failed him. He just can't consistently go back to back to back and play the way, he wants to. Sometimes your body just fail you. I would like for us to keep Hunter, but if we got to include him into a package to get a good key player, then, hey, it just is what it is. So Cam Johnson is a 6'8 forward averaging 13 points a game. Shooting splits of 44.6 from the field and 39.1 from three. So he would definitely be a good addition to us. Somebody that can stretch that floor for us. His motor is very, very high. He's very energetic. He's going to bring a lot of good energy to the team, to the bench. So he's another player that I wouldn't mind seeing us picking up. Next up, we got Rui Hachimura, a 6'8 forward, averaging 13 points per game, shooting splits 53.7 from the field and 42.2 from three. But Rui is definitely high up there. I think that he would be a great addition to our team. I would like to see his rebounds a little higher. I want to say he's averaging like 4-point-something rebounds per game. I would like to see that get a little higher. But again, if we could somehow get him and keep Clint, then he would be, he would need as many rebounds. Clint would be grabbing all the boards, and he could help stretch the floor. So I don't know. I like Rui. I'm pretty high on Rui. We would just have to get a center that's gonna, pull down boards, and I know Ricochet gets a lot of boards. We got pieces that can help out with the rebounding. But now, if we're gonna invest in a guard, I would say Spencer Dinwiddie would be the best choice. He's 6'5". He's gonna give us some height. Ball handling, playmaking, getting to the cup. Spencer Dinwiddie would be the guy if we just felt like we needed a guard. And you might think he was with the Lakers, he didn't really do anything, but they didn't really call on him too much either. I felt like he got there so late. They didn't really want to, bust up the chemistry that they had, so he didn't get as much PT. But I think in Atlanta, just getting into a set rotation, I feel like he would do wonders when Trae is not out there paired alongside Kobe Buffkin. I just feel like his experience, he can take over a game. We've seen him do, especially when he was his New York days. I just feel like he just needs another. He's one of those Aaron Gordon players that just needs another opportunity, a revamp of his career. And Gordon Hayward, a 6'7" forward. Again, like I said, I'm big on wings for this team. Not 100% sure about his defensive skills, but the boy can shoot. And we definitely need some shooters as well that can score. So that's why he's not that high on my list, because I'm not 100% sure about his defensive skills. His shooting splits from last season was 46.4 from the field and 41.1 from three. So he can shoot the ball. He's not afraid to shoot the ball and let it fly, and that's something else we'll need. Kind of like a replacement. I would view him as like a replacement for Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey, his defense was definitely trash. But he could shoot that ball. He could shoot that rock most of the time. Now, I know he's got some health issues, staying healthy for the season. But coming off the bench for us, I'm pretty sure he would be pretty far down the bench. He just seemed to be a really, really good teammate when he was with us before. When we went on that Eastern Conference Finals run, he was a part of the squad. And he can play some good defense. He actually defended Julius Randle very well during that stint. During the playoffs when we played against New York and beat them. Gallinari, he's somebody that, I wish we could get for the low vets minimum, whatever, and just have him on our squad. I would like having Gallinari back. Couple of honorable mentions will be Isaac Okoro's 6'5" small forward guard type player. He might could help, don't know. Lonnie Walker, 6'4", small forward guard type. They can shoot, play a little D. So those two are just a couple of honorable mentions as I was scrolling who's all still out there available. Now, I definitely wouldn't be mad if we can get a hold to the Georgia boy, Jae Crowder. Some people may feel like, he's washed up. I don't. I think he brings a lot of energy when he plays. He's not afraid to put up the three. He's a very, very good defender, so we could definitely use that. Wouldn't bother me at all to grab Jae Crowder. I'm going to say this. I've heard rumors about Julius Randle. I just don't see that happening money-wise, because the biggest contract we got that we can trade off right now is going to be, other than, obviously Trae, but we're not trading Trae. I'm just saying who's rumored to be traded, which is Capela. He's making. I just don't think the contracts would line up. Probably have to get a third team involved. But, it could happen to get Julius Randle. I'm not going to get my hopes up. It gives me chills to think about it, because Julius Randle coming to our team, providing that he stays healthy, because the last 2 seasons, he hadn't stayed healthy. But think about it, and that's if our coaching staff is smart enough. You get Julius Randle, you would almost need to, or have to, I would say, play JJ at the 3. Imagine JJ playing the 3. With Julius Randle, Trae Young, OO playing the 5, Bogey or Rizashay at the 2. Then you got Dyson Daniels out there. You got Kobe Buffkin coming off the bench. We probably have to give up Hunter. I would hope not. But if we still had Hunter, we got some more pieces now. That's just me thinking about Julius Randle. We shall see, though. We shall see. Rui Hachimura, I feel like, would be the better fit for us. Mainly because, of everything that I mentioned. And then he would be like a poor man's Julius Randle type thing. I know he's not as, he's not on the level of Julius. Julius is one of the top players in the league. But we could do the same things. Like, we could play JJ at the 3 if we got a Rui. Because Rui, he brings everything else. Like I said, I would like to see him get more rebounds, but I'm going to say, I'm going to be looking, for what the Hawks is going to do. This is just some players that I was looking at, from a fan standpoint of who I think could help our team make this team better. We definitely need defensive-minded players. We need players that can create their own shot, that can shoot. And I only say create their own shot when Trae's not on the floor, because Trae's he's gonna make everybody better when he's out there. But when he has to take his breaks, we need players that can create their own shot. And I know that through development plan, they'll be working with Rui Hachimura with that, because he definitely needs to get better with that. But yeah, it's just these are just some people that I was thinking about. What could we do to make this team better? Anyway, that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Subscribe. We on that move for 500 subscribers. Hopefully by the time you're listening to this, we've already hit that 300 mark. Last time I checked, like I said, we were at 295. But again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe as we move on to the next one. Peace.